So, Jono, we were in the lead and looked strong. What do you think went wrong in the last 20 minutes or so?
I don't think it was the last 20 minutes. I think it was a very competitive game. I think we knew it was going to be a tough game coming here. Thought, we started the game really well, obviously, the first few minutes on the front foot, passing the ball nicely, and then obviously Gux scores his first goal. Great finish, to be fair. Good play down the right-hand side. Great ball across. Goes out for a corner, and then the delivery in from Luca was spot on, and Gux gets on the end of it to go 1-0 up. And then after that, we got a little bit sloppy. I think it was a bit, we have the ball, they have the ball, but in terms of work ethic, commitment and desire, we were very good. And then, they got the equaliser a few minutes after, and then it got a bit of you have the ball, we have the ball kind of thing. But I still think we were probably the better team. And then Gux scores his second one to go in 2-1 at half time. We played okay, but not amazing. It was probably, I would describe it as a good first half away from home. And second half, we just, said to them at half time, listen, we need to up it a little bit more energy off the ball, pressing in the right areas, and keeping the ball better, trying to play through the thirds, try and retain the ball up front with runners bombing on forward. But we said, they're going to have a spell in the game. To be fair to them, 5-10 minutes into the second half, they had a spell. They had a probably 15-minute, 20 spell where they put us under pressure, but we dealt with it really well. And we were just coming out of that, the other side of that, when they scored, the equaliser, which killed us off a little bit. But then, probably last 5-10 minutes, it was probably all us. If just said to the players in there, disappointing with the goals we conceded. One, the first one was a set play, which we've conceded a lot of recently. And then the second one was just poor play by us. We actually lost it up the field. I think Lucas tried to play a slide ball. They broke, kept the ball for a bit, and then their midfielder just landed on the edge of the box, and he just slipped a nice little ball in between the centre back and Jacko. And Jacko didn't see the run, and he slid it across and they scored. So poor goals defensively, but after that, we had a lot of possession. We had a few counter-attacks where if we'd have just dealt with the ball better, I think Waters had one where he's driving in the box, could probably go further towards the goal to shoot, but he shoots too early. We've had Manny on the left wing where he's 1v1 with defender. I think we've had a few chances near the edge of the box that have been blocked. Wilesy had a shot, Lewis had a shot. It just didn't really fall for us. But in terms of effort and desire, you can never fault these lads. Just probably quality in certain areas today, as in passing the ball and the right kind of cross, the right kind of shot, the right kind of through ball let us down today, and obviously the mistakes at the back.
Yeah. And just going back to the half time, you made that substitution. What was your thought process around that decision?
Well, Gux, I thought, was tremendous first half. He got smashed into the advertising boards, I think, about halfway through the first half, after he scored his second goal, I think. So he had a dead calf, plus he was on a yellow card as well, and the referee, we were thinking, could send him off if he just touches one of their players one more time, because every time we touched one of their players, they rolled around crying. So we didn't want to take the risk just because we've got a game on Tuesday against Brackley. We didn't want him to get sent off and leave us with 10 men, and we didn't want him to make his calf injury worse. So hopefully he'll be okay for Tuesday.
Brilliant. And how's the feeling in the dressing room, and how do you pick it up for Brackley at home on Tuesday?
Well, they're absolutely gutted, and that just shows what a good group of players we've got, and how far they've come. Gutted to draw away from home against a team who were in the playoffs last year. So you've got to remember, last year they were absolutely flying. They lost in the playoffs. Yeah, this year it's not really worked out for them, but they're still a big club, been in the league a while. Got some really good players and really experienced players. But the players are gutted, so it just shows that they care, shows that they still think they can do better. And if we'd just hold on to a few more leads in certain games, we could be top of the table. So I think they're a bit gutted in that instance as well. So just said to them, listen, you need to pick your chins up off the floor. We go again on Tuesday against a really tough team in Brackley, who we played first game of the season and lost her, so we own one. So we need to put in a good performance there at home as well. So hopefully all the supporters will come and support us, and we get back on it, and we try and do the things that we didn't do so well today better on Tuesday and get an overall performance where we get 3 points.
Yeah, and we had 180 travelling fans today. Do you have a message for them?
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I think they supported the boys from the warm-up all the way through to the final whistle. I think they're always great support. The boys appreciate it so much. And I thought the turnout today was absolutely brilliant, clapping the lads off the pitch at the end of the game. And the fan and our players absolutely love that. They appreciate it. So yeah, keep backing us, and we'll keep trying our best.
Thank you very much.
No problems.